So I was actually going to have my last video be a 2-in-1 and talk about Johnny Somali along with Vitaly, but I'm like, let me wait for something good to happen. And like a gift straight from Lord Xenu himself, Johnny Somali's soul has entered my volcano. And I don't think I need to explain who this guy is at all. For the past who knows how long, he has been trying to be one of those guys who builds a career off doing bad things, which does work for some people, don't get me wrong, but there's a difference between doing bad things and just straight up breaking the law. And any person wanting to become an influencer knows that, or at least has to realize that at some point. I mean, how are you going to build a following, let alone become a popular streamer from a place that doesn't really let their members have the same freedom as we do? But nonetheless, Johnny is trying to put a new meaning to the phrase go big or go home. And by that I mean he's trying to ruin what it actually means for everyone. So if you aren't caught up on the Johnny Somali lore, he is currently in South Korea being tried for a number of crimes he's committed while being there. Now while you might think breaking the law includes harming others or doing stuff that causes distress to those around you, do not be mistaken. Johnny has ruined his life for the equivalent of someone being arrested for taking a bath in a public fountain. He is a loser when it comes to being a criminal. So hey, what are you in here for, pal? What did you get arrested for? What was your dirty deed? Well, I poured baby oil on myself and gave this statue a lap dance. What? Like, dog, there are pedophiles who are in jail that would get more respect than he would. Which, coincidentally, he just so happens to be one.
So smart. I'm too young for you, I guess.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
It's legal here in Israel.
But like, the only reason South Korea is charging him with things like spreading North Korean propaganda while having no ties to them whatsoever is to make an example out of him, I'm hoping. It's like, come on, you guys are in the top 15 safest countries in the world. I doubt you guys have thousands of murderers waiting to be on trial like we do. But I mentioned in my earlier video how letting this trial go on for so long also lets Johnny get into more trouble. And lo and behold, he has finally reached what some people would call the end. So the way it goes is, once you're banned from Twitch, you go to Kick. Once you're banned from Kick, you go to Rumble. Once you're banned from Rumble, now the place to go to is Party. Basically, the bottom of the barrel when it comes to streaming. Yes, there is YouTube, but that's arguably easier to get banned from than Twitch is. But like, nobody in the entire world is like, hey, I think I want to be an influencer. Let me start my streaming career on Party. That's like saying you want to be an NFL player, but then you move to Puerto Rico. They'll be throwing baseballs at you, dog. Like, what the hell is this dude talking about? But Johnny, after being banned from the first 3 platforms I mentioned, has now been banned from Party after he started running around in public without his shirt on. Now, this comes just days after Johnny said he would do something exactly like this if his chat kept sending donations. I can guarantee you this whole thing played out a lot better in his head, because getting arrested for dancing in your underwear is not the kind of thing that makes people go, this guy's insane, I have to see more. Like I said in my previous video, he's already reached the peak of how viral he can get. And when you keep getting arrested for the same thing, you gotta try a little bit harder than whatever the fuck this is.
I'm allowed to twerk in public. Boom, 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 boom. I want to rider.
Like, he did this in front of 2 people who didn't care at all. He even looks back to see if anyone's paying attention, and when he sees that nobody is, he moves to the crosswalk, and still nobody cares. It's not till a few minutes later do the police show up and make him end the stream, thus leading to his ban. And there's this video that this channel Popped Culture posted called Johnny Somali's Big Night Out in Korea, and it's basically a highlight of his most recent stream that got him banned, and this is probably the most desperate attempt I've seen at someone trying to save what little they have left. He thought this was going to be the stream to end all streams, so that no matter how long he gets sentenced for, when he comes out, people are gonna be like, yo, do you remember that stream he did that one time? But in reality, all he did was ask an old lady to say the N-word.
Say hello. Say, can you say n***? No, the one word, n***. Say, it's an American word, a good word. Say n***. N***. Bye, n***.
As well as, like I said, just run around without a shirt in what I thought was his underwear, which, like I said, ends up with him being arrested.
I went to jail in Japan and walk in the... Huh? My friend. I don't know. Hey! Oh yeah. I gotta go, nigga.
Ritual to become a higher level Freemason. Johnny Somali is Mossad and CIA. Take your shirt off, everyone. Take your shirt off, everyone. Take your shirt off, everyone. Take your shirt off, everyone.
Bring the police right now, nigga. Nigga, bring the police right now, nigga. Bring them. Nigga, I'm mentally retarded, nigga. Send me back to America. Tell the police come outside right now. Tell the police come outside right now. Tell the police come. Korea, Korea. Yes, yes, yes. Korea number one, yes. Korea, Korea, Korea. Oh, police? Oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Relax, relax. No touch, no touch. Why are you touching me?
Now, when you look at what he did outside of him being Johnny Somali, he literally did nothing but walk around without his shirt on. Because like I said, he's an actual loser and can't even break the law correctly. Like, how are you gonna call yourself the most evil streamer out there, but you get arrested for what a fucking drunk guy gets arrested for? He's about as evil as Chris Rock's character in The Longest Yard.
I'm gonna have to stab somebody or something to get my rep up.
Like, when you look at what Johnny's done versus what he's lost, he would literally have to win the fucking lottery for it to even out. Like, he's already facing over 50 years and actually thinks he's just going to get told to go home. He thinks that this is going to be like every other country he's been to, and I actually think he's in denial because there's no way he thinks with all he's done and is doing that they're just gonna tell him to leave. Maybe at first, maybe, but now I don't care what country you're in, dog, this has to be the final straw. Like, they banned him from streaming and then he made a party account, and I guess they're like, okay, as long as you're not in public, which I wouldn't have done, but now he's ruined that. I don't care who the judges they have for this trial. If that dumbass doesn't just make this a one-day thing, I might have to just go there myself and start doing what Johnny's doing, and then when they arrest me, I'll be like, well, I mean, this guy hasn't... Seems like you're just letting this guy do whatever. So I thought it was like a free-for-all thing, you know what I mean? But hey, if you guys want to leave me alone for months at a time as I wait for trial, I promise I won't do anything. I promise. No, I'm not crossing my fingers. But yeah, guys, being banned from all 5 streaming platforms is probably better than whatever the fuck South Korea is doing. I mean, if they just send him away now, he will literally have no place left to stream. So on behalf of everyone, do whatever you want, South Korea. He's already banned from the places that actually matter. Until Monday, peace.